Okay, so the next question is then obviously what is producer surplus? And so now what is producer surplus? So we have the same demand and demand scenario, and again equilibrium price is 6 and equilibrium quantity is 4. And now when it comes to producer surplus, what we have is essentially a lineup of producers. So the supply function is a lineup of producers according to their willingness to sell. So this producer to the very left, for example, may have a very low willingness to sell, which means that this producer has maybe very efficient technology, low cost, and would therefore be able to supply a very small quantity at a relatively low price. And then the next one has already a little bit higher cost, and then we have again a lineup of those producers according to their willingness to sell. So, and again, the willingness to sell is the price that the producer has to charge in order to cover at least all operational expenses. That is the minimum price that somebody has to charge in order to survive in the market. So now here we have that lineup, and of course some people have a lower willingness to sell than what they actually get in price. And those people, or those producers, they get also now surplus. And so we can basically now fill this area below the market price and above the supply function all the way up to the equilibrium quantity, and that area will give us the producer surplus. Okay, so a little bit nicer, it looks like this. So again, here's the same blue area. And so the supply function can be thought of as a lineup of producers according to their willingness to sell, or the reservation price. And again, the reservation price is the price that a producer would have to charge in order to cover all operational expenses or costs. And again, here it's just, again, the reservation price is the lowest price a producer would still accept. And it is the price at which the producer covers all operational expenses. And again, what we will later do is, what will become important for analytical purposes is, we quantify the area just as we quantify the area of consumer surplus and producer surplus. Just as we quantify the area of consumer surplus, which was 8, we can quantify the area of producer surplus, which is also again 8, because it's all very symmetric. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 times base times height, that's 16, and then it's a triangle. So it's again, producer surplus is also 8. Okay, so that is producer surplus, and in the next video we will talk about total surplus.